but it's fine.
There we go. Well, welcome back, everybody, and welcome back, the useless fucks. Last time out, the party had made their way through Dawnspire Hollow in an attempt to make themselves known to the village of Moonwhisper, Shimmer's hometown, home village. They battled strange creatures above a river that looked strangely like possessed or corrupted satyr. Pressed further on to find creatures that would otherwise be a relief to see for Shimmer, only to find demented and corrupted unicorns out for blood. And then finally made their way to Moonwhisper, where the village seemed peaceful and everything okay, except this was an illusion. And with the illusion shattered, the party made their way into a small hut where they saw a glowing green light. Inside, a satyr with hollowed eyes and blood dripping, his hands in the flame, crisped and charred and burning green. So, picking up where we left off, this individual was on their knees with their hands in the flame, and you were all stood around.
Okay.
Let's long rest.
In a bit. Would I be able to infer this guy knows common if I speak to him? I assume
He has been speaking Sylvan.
He's been speaking Sylvan, so I'm not entirely sure he doesn't. Okay. Then Lexi.
I can translate if you need.
Confused. Okay, I mean, I get it. Did he answer to? Is there any way we could help? Like, can he ease his pain? That's the question I ended on. Is there any way I can ease your pain?
Assuming Shimmer translates, he doesn't turn to face you. He's still just hands in the flame. Keep it green, must burn green. You can make the flame green. Make a medicine check.
What happens if you...
Dr. Lexi is in the building.
Realized my stream on.
No, Dr. Lexi has left the building.
A 7. You struggle to ascertain the nature of this individual's condition, only that whatever it is also appears to be affecting his mind.
What happens if you take your hands out of the fire? Does the man in the hat show up then?
He turns his head to you and he goes, he'll know and he'll kill me. And my family will kill my family.
Where's your family?
I don't know.
The man in the hat took them away?
No, they're in the village. They're somewhere in the village.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yes, I'll recount this for those who don't speak Sylvan, which I think is just Lexi.
Yes.
I appreciate it. And how you get my appreciation.
Thank you. Look, I'll sort of turn to the others and say, look, this is obviously really fucked up. I've had a really fucked up day. Everybody has. I'm concerned that if we do anything at all to try and help this man, then this guy's going to show up, or something will show up, and we're not in any fit state to take on any more problems. Jack, what time of day is it, please?
For you, your understanding of the time of day would be early to mid-evening.
Look,
That's a guesstimate.
As much as I hate
check
it,
for me, actually.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah,
But we've got the clock. What does the clock? How long till bell?
Clock doesn't tell the time.
Oh dear.
The problem is that this place is not as you remember it, and your ability to discern time of day is very tricky. You know it's evening when exactly somewhere between early to mid. To be more precise, can't give it to you.
As much as I hate leaving this guy here like this, my suggestion would be perhaps we try and take shelter in one of the buildings. I'll pop a tiny hut. We try and rest. Don't disrupt the status quo for now, and then I don't know. We have to help somehow, but we're not going to be any help to anyone dead. That's just my feeling, but I appreciate that I'm probably not thinking very straight right now. So if anyone's got a better idea, I'm all ears.
This is good plan.
Yeah, that's that. I don't know where the accents come from, Baldur, but that seems intelligent. Could you ask him if it's the hatted man who's the one sort of in charge, or is there another higher person?
I'll ask. I'll be surprised if he knows. Yeah, I'll say to him, is the man in the hat, does he work for someone else, or is this all he's doing?
Kind of doesn't look at you, but at any of you, he's just like concentrating on the flame. He's just to help. And then he does turn and look at you. For her. Please leave me alone.
Okay, I promise we'll leave you alone. Just can you tell me who she is, who this her is that you're referring to, and then I swear to you, we will leave you in peace.
She walks in dark clothing. I haven't seen her face. She's like a shadow.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry that this happened to you. We'll fix it. We're going to fix it.
Doesn't say a word, just goes back to continually barbecuing his hands in the flame.
Okay. All right, guys, if we don't have a better idea, then maybe we should try and find somewhere to hide and rest, because we're all pretty messed up at the moment, I think.
Fairly, yes. This forest takes its toll on a man.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing then. Find a building to hide out in.
Okay.
If we can find a building that's got sight of the house with the green flames, that would be good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of buildings along this way. You know most of them, but they're abandoned. A lot of them. What I will say is that not enough time has passed for a long rest for you guys.
Well, I guess a short rest is better than nothing.
Okay.
So I guess that's what we have to do.
So you kind of walk across the street. You can find a building that's kind of crumbled, and you walk inside, and you see it's cobwebbed and ashen and dusty, and there's no real damage to any of the property inside, but the building itself has obviously been overgrown with vine and all sorts of things, dark, cracked vines that seem out of place from your memory here, Shimmer. And there's enough space in here to pop a tiny hut if that's what you want to do, or if you just want to rest it out for the hour as you are. It's up to you.
I mean, I can ritually cast it, so I'll pop a hut just in case.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing during this short rest?
I will use Song of Rest. So anyone who spends one or more hit dice, you can have an extra. Let me roll it. You can have an extra 5 points of healing.
Each die, or
Just
Or has it
No,
worked?
just on top of whatever you heal.
Total. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. Short rest. I haven't done this in a minute.
Thank you.
So, what is the conversation in the hut while you guys take this rest?
Well, actually, it's pretty much just hovering around, making sure everyone's kind of comfortable, or as comfortable as they can be. And then just occasionally doing some like patrols around just the house, make sure nothing else is entering or coming in.
Okay. Do you want to make a perception or investigation check for me?
I think it's even Stevens one. I'll do investigation. Hello, what are you doing? Oh wow, okay, lovely. Serious moment, father. Will do.
Adam's dad does not give a shit about Lexi.
I'll do investigation. Maybe you don't need eyes for it. You need eyes for it.
6. As you walk around kind of this decrepit house, are you staying on the inside of it or just around the outside of it? What's your thing?
I mean, I'm quite a bendy man,
Yeah.
so I feel like I might have I'm not, my main body's not leaving the building, but I might just like periscope out with a pseudopod every now and then.
Well, you've rolled a 6. You tell me what you think you find here, or don't find. What interests Lexi in this space?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I think if interest usually means like curious. Lexi he's curious, but he's not liking it. I'm assuming he just sees more, I don't know, bones of people like of people who suffered and then died. Is like, he would feel regret over said things. An urge of anger, maybe. That's the creature that has done this is still out there. We've come across its accomplice a couple times before, and it vamooshed. And Lexi literally last time Lexi saw a hat man, he literally just waved him goodbye. I'm gonna be saying hello again with a sword next time. He's thinking this in his head.
Okay.
Like Alex's the type to play out just entire interactions with people he's never met before in his head.
Mhm.
Try and make the coolest thing.
Nice. Yeah, you have a quick look around. You open one of the doors in this house. I mean, it's a small place, but as you open up, you hear a clatter, and as you kind of look around, you see you've kind of pushed a pile of bones up against a wall. No signs of struggle
Maybe don't
here,
tell
though.
Shimmer.
Okay. Yeah. Never been a massive fan of bones. As a man without them, I don't see. I honestly don't see the benefit. I'm structurally dense enough without. I say to the bones, apparently, because I'm the only one here.
Indeed. Willow, you've had brushes with death plenty of times. You've seen the dark horrors that lie in places that living mortals would never want to go. What does she interpret or feel about this space as she sits and tries to gather herself?
She probably feels still unnervingly comfortable, surrounded by that amount of like death and untold eldritch horror. But she'll still kind of feel uncomfortable with it all, and a little bit like when you're in a horror film, because we've all been in horror naturally, but when you're in a horror film and it's just silent and you know that there's something kind of out there coming, creeping on you, but you don't know where it is, you don't know when it's going to get you. and it's almost like you're just sitting waiting to be attacked, but you're still going to be shocked by it. And she's just got that unnerved feeling. And she's probably just kind of sitting, messing with her amulet and just kind of flipping it about and staring at it a bit, trying to figure out how she feels on the inside.
Okay. Any conversations between any of you while you sit in the hut?
Shimmer will sit unusually quietly. Normally she's humming to herself, singing. There's normally some background noise from her, but there isn't anything at the moment. And she sits by the door and looks out at the glow of the green flame from the hut opposite, or the cottage opposite. And she kind of sits fiddling with her dagger, and she feels very, very lonely. And she thinks back on all the times she's sung for other people, given of herself for others, given pieces of her soul to help others, and she just feels so alone in this moment. And it crosses her mind that she just feels hopeless and helpless, and it crosses her mind that maybe it would be better if she just went outside and joined her family in the dust.
Lexi's going to start humming. He's going to try and mimic a tune he's heard over the years. Heroes of Vandalin.
Make a performance check.
Be proud of the effort. Or roll high. You're welcome. Average.
Not bad.
14's
Not bad.
good.
It's an attempt.
14's very good. Yeah, I mean, Willow, you kind of the first to hear this kind of quiet hum that comes from Lexi. And first you think it might be Shimmer, but then it's a mimic of the sounds that Shimmer would normally sing, and catches your ear.
And much in the way of an earworm, because I'm imagining that this hum sounds suspiciously like something like fucking Baby Shark. Willow will probably also start humming. So as soon as you hear it, and then like an hour later, it's like, and then you catch yourself and you hate yourself.
More times a day. The Geneva Convention probably bans it, so
yeah.
I
So
know
very
exactly
much like
what
that. Willow will kind of hear it, and she'll think it's Shimmer just doing Shimmer things, and then she'll like stop a second and like look up, and she'll see, because I imagine that Lexi is very much like, as he's humming, is just like.
Also, Lexi doesn't have a mouth, so when Lexi hums, Lexi's whole body just...
He's just vibrating. Lexi is just vibrating in the corner, which completely conversation having about appropriateness. And she'll just like, it'll just like hit her, and will just start humming along with Lexi.
Baldwin, as they start to hum and sing, what are you thinking? What is the thoughts of Baldwin at this time?
I guess Baldwin is kind of just taken back by everything, like the depravity of the corruption around here, because like this is the first time he's been like the time being here is his first time, so the natures are different, but like new and enjoyable, and I guess inspiring to him. Like it's so vivid in color, and seeing the progression as we've been getting closer and closer to the village, how corrupted it all is, and just thinking of like how he can't wait to fix it all, and of course help Shimmer's her people as well at the same time.
Okay. Well, you finish your short rest. After the hour and just over, you start to hear a faint scream from somewhere further into the village.
Oh, so it's not Bernie Handman.
No.
Okay.
Shimmer's first reaction is to bolt straight out the door, but she kind of stops herself. And she sort of turns and looks at Lexi and says, I think I've rushed into the face of danger once too often here. Would you protect me?
When you turn around to face Lexi, Lexi is 3 feet from jumping through the window.
Lexi has started to crawl
As soon as
through
he heard that scream, the entire his body stopped vibrating, but like it carried on through his armor, so you just heard a rattle and then a run thrown towards a window, and then he stops when you turn to him and say, "Always, every one of you."
Then let's fucking go. And I'm going to chuck Lyra on Lexi's back and let's make a run for it.
Yeah, I'll vacate through the window.
Okay. Assuming you're all heading further into the village, you do hear screams once more. And off to the west, there is a path that you know well, Shimmer, that leads to a kind of like, it's almost like a paddy field, like a rice field, where there's a family that you know very well that grow all kinds of wonderful things in the magical waters here. It leads up across these large paddy fields up to a small farm settlement, a larger building and some outbuildings. You know this way. You know this to be the screams that, well, you can hear the screams coming from what you know to be where your friend Opal used to live.
Shit. Double time then. Does it sound like Opal?
Make a perception check for me.
I mean, it's been a long time since I saw her, I suppose. Yeah.
There are a myriad of screams, some of them deeper, some of them more high-pitched. You cannot make out whether any of them are Opal specifically. As you guys make your way through these fields along this winding path, the elevation changes. You rise up higher and higher, these waterlogged fields on either side of you. And you notice, even in the darkness, that the path is laden with blood. As you draw closer and closer.
Fresh,
some of it's fresh, some of it not so much. And as you draw closer, you get to kind of the final elevation step. And at this point, you can now see there are 2 outbuildings on the left and the right. And in the center is this open kind of farmyard type courtyard with a much larger farmhouse in the center and further back. One of the side buildings appears to have this ferocious flicker of flame coming from the inside, and you can see embers starting to billow out of the top of the building. And as you guys draw closer, there's this fence and a gateway. And as you draw up closer to it, you eventually see in a distance and the door to the farmhouse is kicked wide open. And stepping through is a large, well, a tall, but somewhat lanky individual. He, bear with me 1 second, I'll start reminding myself. He's got very colourful but dark leather armor, loads of straps and belts around him. You can see that in one on his hip is a very beautiful looking golden and gem-topped rapier. As he walks through the door, you can hear a click-clack of these spurs around his boots. His skin is very grey, long pointed ears, possibly a drow, and his hat is a purple, long, wide-brimmed hat with a white feather tipped in the top. And as he walks out of the door, you can see he's dragging something behind him. And as he takes a couple more steps with a fling, you see in his hands he holds the horns of a small young satyr boy, maybe in his mid to late teens, and he flings him into the dirt and takes a step forward towards him as he draws his rapier. And as he does, he stops and turns towards your direction. You are stood, for the most part, in the open. And he turns, he's about, I'd say, 50 feet away from you right now. He turns to all. Well, looks like we have more guests. As he says this, some more drow start to make their way out of the house and out of one of the buildings to the left, again dragging more satyr along with them. And as they do, they draw closer to him and chuck them into they start to line them up.
I would like to take this opportunity to cast Vigilant Blessing on Lexi.
Okay.
Bonus action, thank you.
He looks at you all. Well, guests, what brings you to Moon Whisper?
I've come to kick your fucking ass. Get your filthy hands off them and back up.
It looks to his colleagues. There's now 4 other drow individuals that have made their way, again armed with swords, but there was also on their hip this strange metallic looking device. Appears to be the weapon similarly used by the other plasmoid that you'd encountered before. Pistol of some kind. He looks to his colleagues. Hey, look at this one. She's very mouthy. I like her.
You're about to like me a whole lot less. Give you one chance to leave.
But why would I leave? Look, put the ample threats behind. I have a job to do. Is it simple?
I have a job to do as well, and I fear our jobs are at odds.
Perhaps. What is your job? What are you here for?
I'm here to kick your ass.
She did say that already. Do you just have listening problems?
Yeah, I thought she was pretty clear.
It is a strange thing to come all this way simply to kick my ass. Something tells me you have other intentions.
Yeah, but we're going in order of priority.
Yeah.
Yes, you're here. You're now. Your ass is right there. My foot is here.
Do the math, I guess.
Yeah.
Very
Hell yeah.
aggressive for people that are in a very unfortunate position. You can see that the other drow have started to kind of line now what is now 5 satyr up along each other. They're on their knees. This individual has stood behind them. Look, I'm not interested in a fight with you. Why would I be? I have more interesting things to get up to. I'm just doing a job. That is all I am here for. I get the feeling you are here
What do
for
you
more
want
than
with
just
them?
kicking. What do I want with them? Oh, they were given specific instructions and they have not followed them through, and my orders are to punish those that don't do so.
And what were their orders?
Their orders were to, well, I tell you what, you want information? I want information. I want to know what you are here for. More than liberation, I presume. I think
You
we should.
first.
No. I'm here to lift the curse on my home village, and you're standing between me and that.
You know so little. It's amusing to me. You've come all this way to lift the curse on this place, and yet you know absolutely nothing about it.
Well, I told you, share. Fess up.
Very well, well. I will do so, but first we play my game.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop changing the rules.
No, it is not changing the rules. If
You're
you want,
tiresome.
well, perhaps tiresome, but if you want information from me, then we will play the game. Good.
Go on then.
It's very simple. We ask each other a question and we must tell the truth. You can start and then I will ask you a question. Failure to tell the truth. And then as he says this, his rapier swings hard in front of him and slices the back of the neck of the satyr that stood closest next to him. His head droops and falls to the floor as the blood courses through over his body, and he drops dead. And he takes a step to the next satyr in the row. So, would you like to ask your question first?
It's hardly fair. You killed someone without asking a question.
Simply
Not going to play by
laying
your own fucking
down
rule.
I'm simply laying down the way that things are going to work here. You are not in a position of power, my friend.
I have a quick
Do I look
question.
bothered?
Is Junior with us? Because I did cast him again last session.
Yeah, you can be with it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
As this satyr drops to the ground, you can hear this kind of very low guttural gasp from one of the individuals on the end of the row furthest from this individual. Shimmer, make a perception check.
I can see things.
I believe in you.
No, I don't see very much.
12. I'd say this individual seems vaguely familiar to you.
And if I play your game and I pass, what do I get?
I will let you pass freely. And you have
No, I
lots
want
of
that.
information in order to lift your curse.
No. I want them freed, alive.
Like I said, I'm just here to punish. I didn't say anything about killing them. That is my rule, my game. I won't kill them. I will let them go. I will punish them, but I will let them go.
You're not selling it to me. I've got to be honest with you.
You sound way too chill about this.
Come on, your first question. Let's play the game. I've been so bored. Make it a good one.
I mean, sure, may we huddle?
Just to clarify, that is not the first question.
No, that's not the first question. I'm simply, this is the, in brackets, can we confer the question as a group before?
Yes, yes, but
That's
be
the question.
quick. It is wasting so much time.
To clarify,
Sorry.
any official questions will be spoken via the satyr, not the moron stood behind her.
Fine
I'm
by
the
me,
moron, so start leaving.
No evidence to beam.
Yeah, we know you're bored, we get it.
Why
So
would
to
you go
clarify,
football
for every
more,
question
like-
I answer honestly, you let a life go.
Sure.
Insight check.
Get an insight check.
I don't trust that man.
Also,
His
insight
hat's
check.
way too fancy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn it, I forgot that I was still exhausted. Damn it!
Oh fuck.
Oh, it's pretty good. Still pretty
Yeah,
good.
but fucking exhausted.
though.
That's because I am proficient at insight.
17. He's hard to read, but you don't know him particularly well. His face is partly hidden. It's hot. You don't get a good vibe.
I mean, I already didn't get a good vibe.
Yeah, I mean, the vibes weren't exactly what I would immaculate.
Are the vibes slightly worse after this insight check?
Yeah.
Have we delved deeper and found the vibes are worse than we originally thought? Okay. I mean, what should we ask? Should we ask about if there is a way to lift this curse, or should we ask about the presumed hag?
Do we ask who he works for? He says it's a job.
Oh yeah, I'm going to ask. I
Yes,
was going
I
to
mean-
ask who he works for. I don't. We can't trust that he's going to tell us the truth unless Lexi's got Zone of Truth on hand.
I don't prepare it anymore. Zone of Truth's for nerds.
At this moment, I really wish you were a fucking nerd.
Adam's a nerd. Lexi, he's a Chad.
Yeah.
Yes. Who is your employer?
A wonderful question. My employer is Valeth Nightrime.
I'm sorry, could you spell that for me?
I certainly can. It is a V and an A and an E and an L and another E and a T and an H. Night rhyme, but the rhyme is R-I-M-E.
That felt like a really inefficient way to spell your boss's name. I'm not going to lie to you. Work on that.
I didn't know the name.
Does that count as like a free question? Do we get another one? Because I thought we clarified that the moron doesn't get to ask questions.
Yeah, in fairness, it didn't come from the satire, therefore it's not an actual question, therefore, ha, fuck you.
It is my turn to ask a question now.
It is my turn to ask. I need to stop doing this. I'm going to get murdered.
What do you know of the missing fragment of the shattered obelisk in the Feywild?
That it's missing and it's somewhere in the Feywild.
Very good. Fine by me. And he will take a step across and stand behind the next satyr. It is your turn.
I'll huddle again.
Do you think we should ask if he's affiliated with the Twilight Stalkers?
Or we ask his question back to him.
Yeah. Good shout.
Yeah.
Same question to you. What do you know of the missing obelisk shard in the Feywild?
That there is one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
I'm not even bother to write that down.
Where is the fragment?
Now
In
that I genuinely don't.
Feywild.
Where
It's here- it's here somewhere.
specifically in the Feywild is the fragment?
That
We
was two
genuinely
questions.
don't
Fuck
know.
you.
He
Yeah,
slices
exactly.
the back of the satyr's neck and it falls dead. These are my rules.
No,
These
that
are
wasn't
my
a lie.
I
games.
didn't lie.
It is. We
These
don't
are
know where
my
it
rules
is.
and my games. You will play by them. Where is the shard?
We don't know.
Make a deception check.
I don't know.
We don't know, actually. We haven't had formal
I don't
confirmation.
know.
Make a persuasion check.
Are we supposed to know?
We're idiots, we swear.
It sounds like we're supposed
We
to know. I don't.
We have a very strong opinion of where it probably is. That was so close to a natural 20 on my screen. We have a strong idea of where it probably is, but we have not actually confirmed its location.
Steps to the side. The other satyr bleeds out on the floor. You will learn very quickly that your way of negotiating with me, your ambiguity, your quick whips and wittiness will not work here. And I will just kill more satyrs. Fine by me.
I'm out.
Give me the
My
answers.
wit is all I have going for me.
I want the answers I am looking for. You have two more. You can see
Look somewhere else then.
the one on the individual on the far right of you, his far left. Kind of she looks up very slowly and looks in your direction, and you can see her face just kind of completely changes, goes eyes wide. Shimmer. You can see now this individual is, while older, is indeed Opal. Oh, you know each other. That is very cute. Or maybe you won't fuck me around when I ask a question and when it is her turn. So your next question.
Let's huddle. Maybe you should ask why he's looking for it, like what they plan to do with it.
I feel like that we know what the purpose of the obelisk is. We can kind of assume that's already their main goal, is to assemble the pieces and destroy things.
So yeah, you're right. It's not good. The point is we want them. Then why the suckers? Then that's a good question. I think. Or the goblet, or the goblet.
I'd rather know if they have any way, if they know of a way to remove the corruption from here.
Okay.
I mean, that's another question, too.
How do we lift the curse on this place? Who do I need to kill?
You must kill Veleth. You must
Okay.
kill the hag.
Thanks, will do.
Well, at
The
least it
whispers.
sounds
We
like there's only
can
one
after
hand.
weaknesses.
Well, that's another question. So
Later. Yeah.
One of her weaknesses. It's called my sword. Carry on. Next question.
My question to you is, what location do you know that is most likely linked to where the shard is?
The Underdark.
The location. The Underdark is the place of
It's a location.
existence. He
the
slices
location.
the back of the satyr's neck and it falls dead on
Oh.
the floor.
One in.
He warned us.
I'm going to stop talking now. I'm
He
sorry,
now
guys.
stands behind Opal. It is your turn. I did warn you so
Yeah,
many
please stop
times.
talking.
Please give me the answers I require. It is very simple. You have one more question. Make it a good one.
where do we find Valith?
You will find her in the Starfall Enclave. And in particular, you will find her as a member of the Verdant Council.
Talker.
Is anyone on the Verdant Council fucking normal?
Would you be willing to
I mean,
share who?
I just told you who. There is a hag in the Verdant Council, Violet Nightrime.
Okay. Thanks.
Um.
I'm gonna go up to, walk right up to him and stand. Is it Opal?
As you step closer, two of the other drow kind of get in your path and stop you from getting. You get about 20 feet away, but they block your way.
Oh, that's a lot of security for someone who's so much better than me.
They just my friends here are itching for a real fight, so I'll ask my question again and I expect a proper answer. What is the name of the location that you mostly believe to find the obelisk fragment?
We don't know that it's there. The last place we had a lead was Gibbet's Crossing.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh,
But it's
I
the
didn't-
truth.
I didn't get
Make
to do what I
him
wanted to
believe
do.
it.
I don't have the spell slots to do what I wanted to do.
I wanted to say I can't remember. I can't
Fucking
pronounce it. I've written it down
21.
here. Let me walk up to you.
Why we love Shimmer.
Very good. It seems your friend will be fine. And he will take a step back away towards the farmhouse building, and there is a kind of like a old wooden kind of rocking chair that kind of sits on the outside, and he'll go and sit himself and slump down in it. But the rest of you, please tidy up this mess and let the others go for the time being. And they start to quickly kind of gather up the three dropped bodies, and the others kind of the other two that remain kind of like run over to each other and hug each other.
Open, I'm sorry
She's
that some of us don't know when to not run our mouths.
she's absolutely inconsolable as the pair of the other individual you don't know, a male satyr around her age, and they are just crying into each other's arms, and one of them, and as the bodies are dragged away, they kind of watch, but she kind of turns to you. Why are you here? Why have you come back?
To fix this. To stop anyone else from dying.
You can't stop it.
Can. We can.
We will.
Shimmer, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Your father, he passed.
As a result of this, or? Okay. Thank you. What about Mum and Orchid? Do you know if they're okay?
Your mother is, she's not well. Orchid is, she's okay. Shimmer,
Open.
your dad, he worked something out, but I don't know what it was. Maybe
I'm sorry I wasn't here.
it's not your fault.
Yeah, that is my fault. I should have been here.
They made us wrangle the unicorns, raise them from the pools.
I know. This is fucked up, but I'm gonna make it right. Me and my friends were gonna make it right. Please. I know I don't deserve a thing from you, but please help us. And I promise we'll fix this, or I'll die trying.
I can take you to the others. There's not many left.
Yeah. Even fewer thanks to me.
Excuse me. One moment, please.
Oh, fuck off.
You sir with you're quite rude. You sir with the blue stuff, oh, the pink things. Your armor, I like it very much. I buy it from you.
Which one?
The nice one he was wearing.
Lexi, I stand on principle. Don't you give this fucker a thing.
First of all, he's asking for the armor I'm currently wearing, not the shit zombie armor.
Yes.
Yeah, not the shit zombie.
Yes.
So that's not what... Exactly. Please, get within 5 feet of me and I'll show you it more.
Oh, you wanted me to... Okay. And he kind of gets up from his chair and makes his way towards you. Wanders up. Oh, yes, it's very... He is within 5 feet. Very, very nice. He kind of reaches his hand out and like traces his hands through the engravings. How much do you want for it?
Oh, this? And I'll immediately 180. and I'll shape self so my head is now facing backwards, even though I don't have a face. But you get what I mean. Oh, this is prime dwarven material from the mines of Telhunderith. It's not a mine from the Temple of Telhunderith.
No, I don't want
It
that
is
horrible shit. I wanted the nice one.
Lexi, why are you talking to him? Punch him in the mouth and let's go.
That counts as verbal confirmation. You did hear that, correct? Would you retaliate in any way, shape, or form if I were to harm your person?
Oh, you can certainly try.
Not immediately. I do have one question though. That mechanism on your hip.
He doesn't have one.
Where did you receive?
The others do.
He doesn't have one. Fine. Those mechanisms on your partner's hips. Where did you get those?
Oh, it's a very interesting story. Give me the armor and I tell you.
This armor is worth lots more than. I'll just leave then.
Oh, that's fine by me. I don't mind. Maybe I take it off you later when you're dead.
Oh, maybe I'll take that fancy hat off you later when you're dead.
Yeah,
I wanted his fancy hat.
This fancy hat.
Excuse
You
me.
can. Willow and Lexi, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Is it the same?
What if Lexi just gets the feather that he sticks in his head and then Willow can have the hat?
I would be
I want to-
okay with that.
Lexi,
I
you're
wouldn't.
exhausted. You need to be rolling a disadvantage, my friend.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I shall roll again. 20.
Shame.
Is this going to be the only time we roll nat 20s anything disadvantage?
Lex, you're kind of like... You're too engrossed in the conversation with him and worried about him stealing your armor off your dead gold corpse. But Willow, you see this guy, the armor he's wearing, the hat he has, the feather, his rapier. As you've drawn closer to him, you also now see he's got this eye patch across one eye. The cloak that he's wearing, the rings on his fingers, the items in his belt. All of these are incredibly interesting and probably magical items of untold nature. This guy is
smile.
armed to the nines with magical items filled to the brim of them.
Willow, can you just stare at him for 10 minutes?
I'm pretty sure that
Just
only
all of
needs the
him
one
for 10
magical item. So you have to do it for like the next 3 hours, but then yeah, we've got it.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can stare for 3 hours. I didn't used to blink.
Yeah. Or sleep.
Yeah.
What about you? That
I've
just
got this.
sat there. Would you like? Maybe you give me. I give you more information on what you want. You give me your nice-looking staff. How about that?
Sorry, who was that to?
To you?
To me? No, you're not getting anything off me. Fuck off.
Ah, it's a shame. It's much easier to hand it over rather than take it off of you later.
You can take it off me later, you just have to fucking be patient.
I don't want to take long. Once they let the terrible
would you-
beastie in, then it won't take a long at all.
Are you going to wait here while we go and kill your boss?
Oh, you go ahead. I get paid either way.
How do you? It's like is this like a prepay thing,
No, it
or
is.
have you got like a middleman?
No, I just know where the things are and I take them. It's not a problem.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you
That's
just
a smart way
take them
to-
straight? No, it's not, because he could just not do the job and still go and take the shit.
Because I'm
Like
not
he's a fucking idiot.
I do things by a code. So if she's
Liar.
dead, then I can free to anybody, huh?
But we will all look forward to distributing all your fancy shit when you're cold and dead.
Or would you like to? Well, maybe you want to go a couple rounds now, maybe.
No, we'll do it later. But if
We
you
said
would
later.
like, are you able to like make an inventory list of what you've got so that we can start like splitting up ahead of time, and that'll save us time when you're dead. It makes everybody's life a lot
you're quite annoying, tiny one.
I know. I try.
He kind of walks over to you very closely and like gets like right up in your face.
I just kind of stare him down, but the white eye will just sort of like start to crack.
He gets up very close to you. He's like, "You are very annoying. I do not like you. But the other one, she's witty. You just, well, you are very much all this."
Yes.
Oh.
And
he just kind of reaches his fingers out and he bops you on the nose. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Oh, I really want to do some.
Oh no.
ability check. I don't want an ability check. Where's my constitution?
Can I be within 10 feet of Willa? I don't think I need to be, but still.
He bops you on the nose, and you. Oh, sorry. Are you within 10 feet of Lex? I'm assuming you probably are. So
Yeah, we stood next to each other. So
okay. He bops you on the nose, and there's this little spark of magical energy, and he's like, "Ah, damn it. Never mind."
I just came.
Would I have been able to infer that was like an attempt to harm?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Because if so, I might actually just attack this man.
Okay.
Please don't.
Okay.
Lexi, I literally only have first and second level spell slots. Do not.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Yeah, but like he's. I don't like it.
I'll kind of like, after I flip the bird, I'll just reach out and just grab Lexi's arm, and just without looking away, but like I'll just like make side eye contact, and just don't.
Yeah. I imagine as soon as he crouched down, Lexi was like, "I can give this man a taste of his own medicine," and he was about to swing at his neck, but he has since stopped.
You all look so concerned. What is the problem? You do look a little rough around the edges, but I mean, you were coming here.
I was dead 3 days ago.
Oh, that's
Yes, she
interesting.
was dead 3 days ago.
But you come in here all aggressive and very very mouthy with your words. But really, you're all bark and no bite. Is that right?
Well, we're usually quite more bite, but just this year's being, good people. This sort of negative aura has a sort of very much effect on our physical bodies.
We don't escalate to pattern.
Oh.
There's not necessarily a bite after the bark.
Oh, fine. That is good. I must make you aware that that there is horrible beings and creatures and beasts and all kinds of things all over Dawnspire Hollow now. One in particular that likes to roam around the village. So, yes, I would recommend hiding or finding somewhere to go before it finds you, kills you. And when it does, then I can steal all of your things. In fact, actually, don't worry about it. I didn't say anything.
Is that the roaring thing that killed my horse a couple times?
I do not know of what you speak, but yes, it likes to make growling noises every now and again.
Listen.
Tell us any more about this thing? Just casually?
Lexi.
Okay.
Lexi.
I'm trying.
Listen.
Let me investigate. Sorry. Yes, Shimmer.
No, you want to investigate? Go for it.
I mean, I was just mainly trying to just use my natural charm and flow of conversation to get a bit more out of this gentleman without, putting anyone at risk. Could you, by any chance, tell me anything more about this beastie that's going to kill us, and then you get all our stuff?
Oh, it is quite large, a black, dark, like the night sky, and terribly quick and quiet. And,
It's not though, because it growls.
Ah, yes, but that is just to scare you. It likes the chase, you see.
Ah. Well, large, dark, and sneaky also describe me, so... No, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I mean, you would be much more sneaky without that armor, huh? Maybe I take it from you and I help you in that respect.
I really wouldn't, sir. I have 12 dexterity. I'm not
what
going
do
to be.
what do you deal here? You are from Faerun, no?
No, not me personally. I've earned from the astral plane.
Oh, of course.
Lexi,
But the rest
Right.
of your friends.
stop talking.
What would 5,000 gold for the armor?
No, look, like I'm pretty well off at the moment.
10,000 gold for the armor.
Do you have this on pocket?
Yes, sure.
He will give you the armor for every single magic item you have on your person right now.
No, I'm not stupid. I know the worth of things. This is a silly deal. 15,000 gold. Come on.
I know the worth of things. I'm not stupid.
Are we done talking to Timu Ramsay Bolton? Because I am ready to leave.
You know what? Yes. Maybe when I find a suitable replacement, I will come back here. Just if you're here as well,
Be no
we
time.
can make a
Would
trade.
you not rather die with a lot of money in your pocket?
No.
No, I'd much rather wear armor to protect me from the death. If
No,
I'm being at all honest with you.
The death is inevitable. You will die here. That's true.
Could you say that last word again? I found it hilarious.
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Will lecture out standing directly in front of this man and just openly mocking his accent.
Please, once more. I've not heard this word before. I'm from the astral plane, you see.
He's going to reach out.
Common
and-
is not his
He's
first
going to
language.
reach out and tap your armor again. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Motherfucker.
Why are we talking?
Why are we still here?
Exactly.
They should-
Why?
Yes, I'll leave
Why are you
after all.
entertaining this?
Because Willow and Lexi are not smart people. But we've got
18.
good constitution.
You see this magic fizzle out again. It's like, yeah, damn it. He doesn't do his work.
Are you sure that works?
I
Yeah,
take
okay,
it.
one second. Yeah,
He
we'll
taps you
leave
again.
now.
Taps you again. Make a con save.
Oh, you mother snitch. No, Lexi's moving. He slaps it in.
Make a con save.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Talking to him, Lexi.
That's better.
Oh, you motherfucker. That should be +4, so 10.
Oh no. You see, as this magic, he as you goad him, he does it one more time, and you see this. Finally, the magic does enshroud Lexi completely, and he immediately levitates 20 feet up into the air, and is just kind of held there. Look at him; he's like a little blob floating.
Don't worry, I'm used to this. I'm from the astral plane.
Oh,
And I'll
but
attempt to
is-
swim.
You can't. You must push off of something, and you are in the middle of nowhere. Nothing to push off of.
I would like to
Junior.
levitate 20 feet in the air next to him and just like hip check him
Okay. So
because
you're
I've got
casting
my
levitate,
steps, my steps of whatever it's called.
Which is the flight steps a night. Flight.
Yeah.
You have a fly speed.
You discovered this when you played me.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you said levitate, so I assumed you meant the spell.
Sorry, yeah. So I'm gonna fly 20 feet, yeah, so
Oh,
next to him, and
Yeah,
I'll just like hip check
like
him.
a balloon that's kind of like not got all its helium left and is just hanging in midair. Just kind of he just woo across the space, and the guy's like, look at him, very funny.
Thank you. I'll stab you later.
Oh no, you will be dead before you get a chance. You will never see me again.
Good.
No, I think I will.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
I assume I have to like push Lexi down to the ground in order to get him back on the ground.
No, he's stuck at 20 feet unless you can apply
Okay.
500 pounds of weight to him.
Are you two quite finished?
Wait, I could push myself with the immovable rod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can use it as a rope.
Click, pull, click, pull. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Plus, I got a good view now.
Yeah. All right. What are you guys up to?
Yeah. I mean, yes. Oh yeah. Well, we follow. Okay. I would engage in conversation with the satyrs. However, I am 20 feet in the air, so I will call down.
Do you want to come down?
Is this not a time limit thing? Is this a permanent thing?
I don't know. Do you want to come down?
I'll click my movable rod so it's frozen and hold on to it. Yes.
Give me the armor. I'll let you down.
No, I'm fine being up here.
Oh,
Go
give
away.
me something, please. All of this. For
Baldwin, can't you
nothing.
dispel magic or some shit?
Let's not waste a spell slot on this fucker's finger. Let's just go. Let's just
Well, Lexi,
leave him to his.
please be careful who you talk to.
I'm aware. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm aware.
For like the third
I'm
time.
not from the astral plane.
Oh, but you are, and I know it. It's here now.
No, I'm not. That was a lie. I've been rusing you this entire time. I'm from space.
Okay, little friend. Little pink ball of blob.
Why'd you keep calling me pink?
Oh, because you are.
No, it was last time I checked. I was blue.
I know last time you checked you were pink. Look.
I don't. This man. All this man speaks is lies. Let's go.
I'm just gonna fly along next to him, just kind of look of pity in my heart.
As you guys
Oh,
kind of follow
Shimmer.
Opal away from this farm, he does call back one last time. If you do somehow manage to survive, do not expect to find much at Gibbet's Crossing. I will be there first.
I mean, it wasn't Gibbet's Crossing. It was Gizzard's CrossFit. I'm very sorry, sir.
This literally can't be real.
I'm very sorry. I was very lovely last session. I've gone into joke mode. I'll tune it down.
We lasted like 10
Okay. I need to get over that for 1 second. So he's like, oh, yes, of course. I see you there if you're quick enough.
Yeah. Do I not get a chance to roll persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
Lexi, we're leaving.
With disadvantage if you want. Blatant fucking lie.
No.
Who needs advantage when you can't roll more than 5?
What's that? Oh, hang on.
That was a 10. Don't tell me it's going to insight that.
Yeah, it sees right through it. Anyway, so Opal with this other satyr starts to lead you back the way you came, towards the village. You pass the center again, where in the center is this. You'll be familiar with it. Is this large? Well, actually, Shimmer. In the center of town is a what would you call it? A symbol of Mayaliki, either in some kind of form, either a runic stone or. But you describe it to me. What would be here to represent Mayaliki from your people?
It would be a unicorn.
Okay,
That's her symbol.
A statue. Like how would it have been made?
It would probably be like a stone with a carving, like a what's the word I'm looking for? It would just be like a symbol, you know. It wouldn't be like a photorealistic unicorn.
Yeah.
Just be an icon. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So as you walk to this familiar part of the village, and you walk to where you find this statue is crumbled and broken. All that is left is the back end of the unicorn. that still stood on its grounding. The rest is a crumbled mess of rubble in the center of the village square. And Opal walks you around to what would otherwise be considered the village hall, the center of the administration of the village. This building seems to be in a state of disrepair as well, but is holding for the most part. You see small flickers of orange and yellow lantern light. As you kind of take a step forward, she opens up the double doors and you walk in, and you can see lined along either side of this space are all kinds of bedrolls. There is a fire pit in the center, and people are kind of sat around it trying to keep themselves warm. Some individuals appear to be there's small children that are running around. They're joyfully playing, and they seem unaffected by any of the effects of the curse that you've seen here. Other individuals are kind of slumped up against the walls, and they are very thin and withered and gaunt and grey. Others are much less consumed, but they seem low on energy. Most people here don't look in a good way. And as you make your way through, Opal turns to you. Shimmer, your mother really is not good. I'm just warning you now.
What happened here, Opal?
Everything was fine. And then one day, these people came and they started tearing the village apart and killing people, and they rounded everybody up into the center of town and told us that we worked for them now. And then this woman came. She's a ladrin, white, from winter, I presumed. She had malice in her eyes, and everything went dark. This wind blew through the village, and she told us that we had to go to the sacred pools in Dawnspire and cast rituals to raise unicorns. And then some time passed, and people started falling sick. There was nothing we could do. No herbs, no medicine, no spells. Nothing could change it. Nothing that we had, anyway. And the Starfall Enclave tried to come here, but they were pushed away. And creatures in the Dawnspire Hollow in the woods, they turned and became corrupted and drove them away. And we did as we were told. And they raised them. And they stayed normal for a little while. They were young, but they weren't at full strength. Not like they normally would be. And then as the days went on and we reared them, they would turn grey and black, and their eyes would sink into their skulls. They would yearn for blood. And then Jarjaxel came, the man from before. And he said he was here to take command of us, and she said we had to do things, horrible things. They made us kill each other, Shimmer. They made us fight. They made us stand in the paddy fields up to our waist for days and days on end. For no reason. Just to break our will.
What happened to my Leaky?
We prayed. We prayed. And we thought we could hear her for a little while, but then she was gone. She abandoned us. We failed her. We were meant to protect this place. We were meant to look after it, keep it safe. When we couldn't, she left. At least that's what the sages say.
Well, you know, I never was one to agree with what the sages said. She was supposed to look after this place.
Either way, she's gone now.
Yeah, looks like it. Shimmer will give Opal a hug and say, I'm sorry I wasn't here, Opal. I can't fix that, I can't change that, but I'm here now and I'm going to fix this. I will free you all.
I want to believe
I don't know if I can bring my Leaky back or not, but at the very least I can give you hope.
Yeah, that was it, hope. That was the word I was looking for. I don't know what it means anymore. Your father said something about hope before he passed. It was the answer. Somehow.
How did he die?
I don't want to tell you.
I won't force you. You've been through a lot, but I would like to know.
She wipes a tear from her eye. He became ill. It was one of the... He lasted a long time. Many people fell ill before him. And he tried to help everybody, but he couldn't. Tried to fight back, but he kept getting pushed down in the dirt. Then one day, he just started like everybody else. And weeks went by. Sometimes he looked better, was a little bit more hopeful. And then he got worse. I don't know if you've seen any of the others as she kind of looks around the space, as you see these gaunt, hollow-eyed individuals. And then they just fade. Or they run into the woods and they don't come back.
Yeah. I think I've seen the result of that. Okay, thank you, Opal. I appreciate it.
We're going to go and find some food now. My mother's down the far end.
Okay. Thanks, Opal. Be careful.
She just walks away without saying much else. And that's why we'll take a quick break and pick up when we get back.
Let's go.
And welcome back, everybody. As you find yourselves in this damp, dark, and hollow hall lined with refugees in their own home, for lack of a better word, you make your way further into the hall, presumably to try and find your mother, Shimmer.
Willow will kind of stop and look at Shimmer, and I imagine could see like 65 billion different emotions coming across. And she'll kind of look at Lexi and look at Shimmer and just stop and go, "Do you want to do this alone?"
Yeah, maybe if you could give me a minute at least, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
And she'll kind of look around and see if she can find where people are getting food and stuff from. Is that like the other side of the hall kind of thing?
All of that is in the center, so it's not far from where you are now. Yeah, there's baskets of, like, you'd have to pick through it to find the not rotting stuff, but there's stuff there.
So she'll kind of like herd Lexi and Baldur and just say, "Guys, food, help people now." And just sort of nod at Shimmer as she like guides them closer to the food that Shimmer.
Yeah. So there's one thing I'd like to try first.
Mhm.
Can I find a person who's like a sick person?
There's plenty of them.
Fine. I will sort of approach one and sort of kneel down, saying, do you mind if I try to help you, sir or ma'am?"
Yeah, do you want to describe who you think you would come across and what they would look like?
She's quite smart. I think if there are any sick children, he'll probably approach them first.
Interesting. Make a perception check for me.
Historically good at these, Lexi.
Natural 20. There we go. Looking around this space, prioritizing children, there are children here. Quite a few of them. Every single one of them appears to be perfectly healthy.
That's...
So it doesn't affect the children?
I mean, maybe it's a, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because the older you get, the better immune system you have. That is strange. You can
make a medicine check if you like to see if you can understand the nature of this a little further.
I'll try. Yes, I will rub my brain cells together, all two of them, and find nothing.
It baffles you.
Yes. Is above my head. Okay. That's fine then. Titanic logic. Women and children first. I'll find a sickly lady.
Okay. You find an older woman. She is but a twig of a birch tree. She is very pale. Her eyes are gone. There is a young, teenage-looking female satyr knelt down next to her, and she occasionally wipes the blood that pours from her eye sockets away.
Okay. I will sort of kneel down, approach the two of them and sort of kneel down. Just like my gaze is sort of on this older lady. I'll sort of just turn to, so I guess the both of them, and just say, "Hello. I'm Lexi. I've sworn to do good. Could you mind if I try to help your... And I'll sort of gesture towards the older woman.
The you see the older woman, she kind of like, with no sight, just kind of like looks around as if to hear better, but gives a frown. The young girl, the teenage girl, turns to you and speaks in a very broken common. Who are you?
I am a hero. I have come to liberate this land of the curse and the people who dictate you. I can heal, and I'll sort of like lift up my hands and start to glow with divine energy. Can I try to heal?
She kind of looks at your hand, your formed hands, and yes, please. She kind of takes a step away. She whispers in the ill woman's ear in Sylvan, presumably to tell her what's about to happen.
Okay. I will. Yeah. I will. And I lay a hand on the old one's shoulder, and I will expend 5 points of lay on hands to try and cure any diseases or poisons, any type of either of them.
Your hands flash with your divine energy, and it encircles her shoulders and her body, and then just fizzles away like boiling water on a hot plate. No effect.
I'm so sorry. I thought this... My apologies. I think I'll find another way. I think I'll have to take it out at the source. I'll be back with what... I doubt you'll tell me your names, but what are they? So I can...
The young girl turns to you and says in a broken common again, for you, I suppose, Lavender is what you can call me.
Lavender. Very, very, very lovely name. If I could smell, I'm sure I would feel nostalgic.
You see this tear start to roll down her cheek. As she goes to wipe it, you also see a small drip of blood from her nose. She wipes that as well.
Hold on tight. You'll be prancing about the neighborhood sooner than you think.
I hope so.
I swear so.
There's a very, not a smile, but a crease in the corner of her mouth. Did you see this?
Sorry, my little trick couldn't relieve you. It's pissed. This curse is much stronger than my current capabilities are. However, I'm better at smiting than healing.
She just kind of nods in your direction, turns back to tending her grandmother. Baldwin, what are you up to?
I guess I'll go around helping out the, try to find some edible food, given that most of the stuff is corrupted. And I guess I can use, my background perk or skill.
Which remind me
That
is...
helps me. It's a Wanderer. It lets you know, gives you excellent merit for maps and geography of the land and stuff. You can also find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people.
Oh. Okay.
Like berries, small game, water. So I can locate these spots and have people, these are good spots for berries, good spots for fish, just good spots for
Okay. Yeah,
things
good.
like that.
Yeah, make a survival check with advantage for me.
I got you.
$21. Very good. You, assuming you're happy to leave this building in order to do this?
Yeah.
You leave the building and kind of make your way towards the edge of the village. More scenes of what you've seen before. You get the sense that you see a small kind of animal track that kind of leads away into the forest. If you want to follow that for a little while, you are welcome to. You may find what you're looking for.
Yeah, but cautiously.
Cautiously. Make a stealth check for me. Okay, 9. You wander in and get a little way. You do come across a small clearing that has some what would presumably be kind of edible mushrooms and a few berries and things like that, but you do hear a off in the distance.
Like close or
Quite
like,
closer
can I
than
gauge?
you've heard it since the unicorns.
okay. I'll head back.
Quickly fucking run back with your arms full of fresh food.
Like, yeah, as much as I can carry, and I'll let the others know that I heard it like pretty close.
Okay. Anything else you're doing when you get back?
That's about it. I'll try to like purify the food and drink for like everybody else and
Yeah. Okay.
things like that.
Willow, what are you up to in this moment?
She's probably like knelt down and picking through the food to try and find not rotting stuff, obviously, while away. And she'll put like one thing sort of in like in her jacket pocket or something, and then sort of as she finds stuff, she'll just sort of immediately pass it to anyone that's like in the vicinity as she finds. And every so often she just kind of glances up and looks around to make sure that she can still see Lexi and she can still see Shimmer, and just like almost on like high alert, not wanting them to like disappear, and obviously knowing that Baldwin's gone because Baldwin does Baldwin shit. Just like watching the door after he's gone until she sees him come back, and just like trying to keep track of where everyone is in one go.
Mm-hmm. Cool. There's as you're doing this, a very young, she would be elven girl. A lot of the people here you've seen are satyr, but there is, as you look around, a mixture of elves and, well, Shimmer, what other species or race do we find in your home here?
Elf satyr, maybe some centaur, although they probably would have left a long time ago.
Yeah, the centaur have ditched. They are looking for shelter in the woods, or have gone nomadic for the time being.
I mean, obviously Eladrin, maybe a fairy if you're lucky.
Yeah. So this girl comes up to you, very young elven girl, maybe 5 or 6, perfectly healthy. You can feel her tug on your sleeve. Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm a friend, I think.
Why are you here?
We've come to try and fix what's happening.
Oh, people are poorly.
Yeah, we want to help, but we have to do some really big thinking.
Oh, I'm good at big thinking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
well, maybe you'll help us come up with what's right to fix this.
Mm-hmm. Everybody who's poorly is sad.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sad when I'm poor.
I'm not sad though. I get to play.
Well, not everybody has to be sad when someone's poorly, so that's okay. What do you play?
We play catch and we play hide and seek, but not so much anymore because it's dangerous.
Yeah, you should probably stay inside when you play.
Mm-hmm. And then we roll dice sometimes. That's fun.
We like to roll dice sometimes. That's a game everybody likes to play.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Like I say, big thinking.
The man with the hat's very scary.
Yeah, we don't like him.
No.
But can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I don't think he's very good. I think we can stop him.
Yeah? How are you going to do it?
Yeah.
How? He's like got swords and things.
Well, you see the big pink thing over there?
What is that?
And I'll just point at Lexi. So that's my friend. And he is from a far, far away place where they all look a little bit different and a little bit weird, don't they?
But you're a little bit different.
I am. I'm also from a really far away place where everybody looks a little bit different. But, and this is the big secret, he also has a sword.
Is it a big one?
It is. And you know what? Sometimes when he hits things with it, there's magic afterwards.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I think that his sword is better than the man in the hat's sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do magic?
I can. But I'm tired right now because we've had a really long journey to get here, so my magic's not very good.
Oh, please.
Desperately looks to see if she's got anything child appropriate in her spell list.
You have any non-damaging cantrips? Have any non-damaging cantrips? No.
Panic.
You want
Wounds the child.
I'm not wounding the child. Even Willow has something that classes as a heart. She will, with great gentleness and very specific thoughts in her mind as she does this. In fact, this doesn't cause damage. She will point at probably like a basket and maybe a bed, like 20 feet or so away, and she will cast fairy fire so that they just light up.
Okay.
And she'll just look and she'll point at what she's lit up and just go, look.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. And I'll hand her a bit of fruit, whatever that's not rotten, that I've pulled out of the basket as she was driven away.
Thanks. And then she kind of turns her back to you and skips away.
And Willow will just kind of sit and watch her run away, watch her skip away. And there's just like the very faintest hint of a smile on her face as she watches her.
At this point, I think Lexi would approach Willow.
Uh-huh.
I heard you talking about my sword. That's not why I'm here. That's not why I'm here. I've noticed something. None of the children here are sick. None of them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, she was fine, like good spirits, perfectly okay.
Thank God.
Shit, Baldur, when you're back.
Well, yeah. Whoa. Yes. When did you get? Oh, cool berries.
It's in the. I got an epiphany. That's all. I'll save it for later. Y'all carry on.
I mean, if your epiphany is in relation to the current situation, I'd love to hear an epiphany right now.
Are you sure? I don't know if you can handle it.
I can.
It's quite serious.
Look at me in the goo. Tell me what handle, please.
All right, I pull you closer and I see you right in the goo, and I say,
hear about you, Tico. Will's just sitting with her head in her hands, like, no, no.
Have a face or eyes. What was I supposed to say?
I
What's
pull
the
him closer
epiphany, Baldwin?
by the chest plate. I look him in the goo and I say, "It's the children."
What about the children?
Do you remember the bridge when I was American Eagle, and Shimmer was on my back with a child?
Are you suggesting each and every one of these children is one of them
Evil things.
evil
Think
things?
about it. Yeah, that
Okay.
other child was healthy too when I called it. Remember when I called it?
We're gonna put a pin in that, Baldwin, purely because I really need some sleep before I deal with this nonsense.
Yes, let them. If that is true, I say, for the time being, let them keep their ruse. If so, and we
Yes.
recuperate.
Yes, and we can. I'm sure there's a way to. I can maybe dispel magic on him or something. I don't know. We can figure something out to. Yes.
Yes, maybe.
Well, like
Yeah.
no, that was to attempt to cure it, but this is just to dispel the illusion, if it's illusion.
Yeah.
We will try that at some point, but for now, above
Sleepy
the table,
time.
Pip would really like to see a family.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we will get to that. Willow and Lex, can you make insight checks for me, please?
I love things at disadvantage because I'm still exhausted. I'd really like some sleep.
14 still very good.
Insight. Get your dice off my screen. You're covered in my insight.
Sorry, I don't control the dice.
Shit. Carry on.
Willow, with that 14, Lexi comes and tells you that, you know, the children don't seem to be affected by whatever is going on here, whether it be disease or curse or otherwise. And in this conversation with this young girl, something about her, the way she is, the way she acts, compared to the more adult people in this space, is one word that comes to mind. The one that stands out as the gap between the two. That word is hope.
I think I know.
Shimmer. As your friends scatter throughout the hall, you make your way towards the back. As you kind of push past a few people and step over those that sleep on the ground, you feel a pull on your shoulder. As you turn and look, you see older now, but still with a big smile across her face. Orchid. She's wide-eyed and she looks at you and she says, "What are you doing here?"
Shimmer turns around and she just grabs hold of Orchid and pulls her into a huge hug and says, "I am so glad to see you alive. I'm sorry."
Takes her a moment to process, but she eventually returns the hug and squeezes you back. And she starts to sob. "Oh, Shimmer, why have you come back? You have to leave now."
I can't leave. I can't leave again, not when things are like this. Come on, Orchid. I've come to try and help, to try and fix this. I'm sorry that I wasn't in time to help before Dad went.
She kind of looks to the ground. "Oh yeah. kind of forgotten about that. Try not to think about it too much. It's good you weren't here for that.
No, it's not good that I wasn't here for it.
Shimmer, things are not good. Mum is not good.
Yeah, I came across Opal. She said,
We can't run away. We can't fight. We're all gonna die here. Unless we can do something. I don't know what
there's
to do.
always something to be done. It's okay. It's okay. There's always something to be done. When you can't see the path, the only thing you can do is the next right thing.
She kind of leans into you again and just gives you a big hug and just rests her head on you. I can take you to see Mum, but it's not okay.
I understand. I need to see her. Orchid. If you don't want to be there, that's fine. Just point me in the right direction.
No, it's fine. I've been tending to her. Thank you for coming back. Sure.
I'm sorry I didn't come back sooner.
She takes you by the hand and starts to walk you through the rest of the hall. Takes you to the back, through another door, down a small hallway, and then down in through another door. And as you walk in, you see in a chair, sat down, grey and pale. Tell me how you remember your mother before you left.
She was truly stunning, beautiful, full of life. Her face was always full of joy, and she was elegant, and she carried herself with almost like an air of nobility. Not that Satyr have nobles, but she was 10 times what Shimmer is.
And as you look at her now, your heart sinks. As this beautiful, majestic, and powerful woman that you have seen, that you remember, is but a speck of what she once was. Her body is fragile and frail, like a very old person. Her eyes are not completely hollow, but receded and shallow. Hair is white and withered and straw-like. The gold inlay and were they tattoos on her body, or were they just part of her?
Yeah, they were just kind of part of her, really.
Yeah, they are all faded and grey. The woman you see before you is no longer the woman you remember. She hears the door open, and you can see she's squints to see, but can't really. Orchid, I'm thirsty, darling. Yes, Mum, yeah, 1 second. She rushes into the corner and pours a jug of not very clean water and into a cup and takes it over to her. She kind of, shaking hands, grasps it, and Orchid helps her take a sip. Mother, somebody's here to see
you. Shimmer tries, she's shaking, she's trembling, but she tries really hard to control her voice, and she goes over to her mother and kneels down beside her and kind of takes her hand super gently, like she's worried that she's going to break her by taking her hand.
She is cold, deathly cold to the touch.
She says, Hey, Mum, it's me, it's Shimmer.
Her head kind of cocks. Shimmer? Is it really you? She kind of reaches a hand out towards your face, trying to find it. She eventually does and runs her hands across your face.
Yeah, it's me. I've come back to help.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I should. I shouldn't have left. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. She kind of coughs a little bit, and there's a little bit of blood that dribbles from her mouth, and Orchid quickly wipes it with a dirty rag.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whose fault is what. What matters is that I'm here now, and I brought friends with me, and we're going to fix this. I don't know how, but we will.
She coughs again. Your father had the answers. At least he said he did.
Yeah, I know Dad's not here anymore, but do you know, did he write it down anywhere? Like, is there anything anywhere that can help me find the path he was on?
She kind of like leans towards Orchid. She says, "You get your father's ledger, his journal, quickly." And Orchid says, okay. She kind of leaves the room for a moment. Is there anything you want to do while Orchid is not in the room?
Shimmer, she's kind of trying really hard not to break and not to cry. She says, "Mum, I promise you, I'm gonna fix this. My friends and we're gonna fix this. I need you to hold on, please."
She looks in where she thinks she can see you and squints. I don't think I can. There's not much reason to anymore.
There's always a reason, Mum. I've done so much. I've seen since I left here. I've stood by my friends, slain dragons, we've freed people, we've freed towns, we've lifted curses. There's always something to. If you don't have anything else, then hold me, please.
She kind of finds your hands and she holds them as tight as she can, but she's weak. I'm proud of you, Shimmer. I don't know what it means, though, anymore. At this point, Orchid comes back through the door. Here, and just kind of hands you this wood-backed tome. It's like barked and bound, and then there is then obviously stacks of paper inside. Mum said that he wrote stuff down before he went, but I don't really know what any of it means.
Okay, thanks. That's not important out. Orchid, put it down and come here and take my hand.
She places it on a table and walks over and takes your hand.
And Shimmer kind of guides Orchid's hand so that she's holding her mother's hand, and Shimmer does the only thing that she do. Sings. Without instrument accompaniment, she just sings from her soul.
As you do this song, your Orchid closes her eyes, and you can see your mother head tilts back as she listens closer to this song. How would you describe the song that you're singing?
So it would definitely be. What time of year is it?
Oh, it's perpetual summer. Where you are.
Okay. So she would sing a song that the village would sing as you know, when they had one of their celebrations, possibly an equinox or a solstice, something like that, something relevant to kind of what feels the time of and she, you know, it would be something that they would sing in a time of plenty and a time of celebration. Tends to try and evoke some of that nostalgia and those memories in both of them, really.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know what else to do.
You see Orchid, there's a tear that rolls down her cheek, and there's a crack in the corner of her mouth as there's a smile that makes its way. She can't hide. Make a perception check for me.
Can she see through her tears? Let's see. No.
7.
Fucking hell, Shimmer.
You're too focused on your song to notice anything other than what you see immediately in front of you. Anything else you would like to do beyond that?
She would encourage Orchid to sing with her.
She starts to hum a melody in tune with yours. Go ahead and make another perception check on that basis for me. As you both begin to sing, you see your mother's body relax, but not in a bad way.
Gemma, what the fuck?
Her eyes are filled with tears.
They certainly are. Yeah, so there's this sort of quiet song between the three of them, and I think Shimmer, when they sort of come to a finish, Shimmer's that I'm not going to stay here, kid. I need to move on, and I need to find the cause of this, and I need to make sure that it's gone.
I understand. I don't want you to go, but I also do. I don't want you to be here.
I wish I could do both. Here is where I want to be, more than anything. But I can't fix this here.
And as you say this, there is a gust of wind that makes its way and blows open some of the shutters to this space. All of you feel it. This cold, dark wind makes its way through briefly. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Am I next to
Oh, thank fuck.
Nope. You are all doing different things all around.
Well, shit.
I was talking with Willow.
I've got good constitution.
That won't help Willow.
I doubt it will matter. Yeah. I'm pretty chunky.
Okay. Willow, as this breeze makes its way through, your new mortal form feels frail, and the bitter cold of this wind on your skin reaches your bones and makes you feel stiff. Take another point of exhaustion, please.
Son of a bitch!
Welcome to what Lexi felt during the trauma stones. Is that?
Orchid will pick the book up off of the table once more and hand it to you, Shimmer. I'll take care of Mum. I'll do everything I can for her, but you're going to do something. Please do it quick.
Well, I think my companions and I, we've been travelling a long time, and it's been a hard road to get here. I expect that we will want to spend some time here resting before we can go on to what we need to do.
She kind of looks at you like, you can't stay here.
Then where do we go?
I don't know. If you stay here, when he comes around in the night, you'll be one of us, and he'll make you do things.
I can't just leave you to that. How can I leave you to that, Orchid?
What are you going to do? He will come and he will take people. Those fit enough to go to the pools, he will take them.
Man in the Hat, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I bumped into him not so long ago. He seemed he had somewhere else to be.
He's here every night. I don't know.
All right. I'll talk to the others about it, and I don't know how fit they are to travel any further.
Okay, I'm just saying he's gonna come.
I know. I understand, Orchid. I appreciate it. I'm not saying no. I just my decision to make.
Okay. She kind of gives you another big hug and turns back to her mother and tends to her as best she can. Anything else you want to do while you're here?
I think Shimmer would just try once more to reassure her mum and Orchid that she's gonna do her best to fix this, and then she'll go back to the main hall and try to find the others.
Okay. Easily found. You're able to gather yourselves in the center of this hall, or wherever you would like to be.
You guys felt that, right? That wasn't your average breeze.
No, it certainly wasn't.
Yeah, Willow looks a little more exhausted.
Sorry, go on with it.
Cold.
Like, it was a wind. I've never felt a wind that's done this to me.
Is there any way I can help?
I don't think so. Lexi can't cure exhaustion, can he?
No.
There we go.
That's not a disease or poison. If there was
I
a
can.
spell that removed exhaustion, you can?
Yeah.
You can cure exhaustion?
Hell yeah. Just one though.
Oh.
Just one level.
Yeah. Greater Restoration does exhaustion.
Oh yes, it does.
I mean, yeah. Who knows?
But that means I won't be able to power up the stopwatch because it's only have one fifth level, and that's what it costs.
It's fine. I'll be good. Just gotta ride Junior everywhere.
I mean, Like we can long rest, we lose 1, and then I can use I can use restoration on you, so that way you're back to 0.
I mean, yeah. So are we resting here tonight?
Shima?
We need to make a decision. Says that the man in the hat comes every night and takes anybody fit place to go and do whatever fucked up things he asks to do out there. Doesn't feel it's safe for us to stay here now. He seemed to think he was heading for Gibbet's Crossing, but whether one last hurrah before he does that, we don't know. I don't know what to do for the best, because it's quite clear that, you know, some of you guys are pretty messed up, and I don't know what's out there.
That
Tiny hut won't cover this entire place. I can use it for us. I don't know. Again, I don't know what protection give us against someone like him.
Could we?
He said we wouldn't see him again.
Well, I don't doubt that he was lying about a lot of things. Can we find somewhere close where we can... I know we probably won't be able to do much to help tonight, but can we keep an eye on things?
I mean, I guess we could... Maybe there's another building, again, further into the village or something we could hide out in and just do our best. But yeah, I mean, you guys obviously can't travel much further. I'm, you know, not fantastic myself. It's a risk. Whatever we do, it's a risk. It's not just my decision to make.
But this is your home.
Doesn't much feel like it.
mm-hmm.
It seems that whatever we do, we need to head back toward Starfall Enclave. Sorry, back to and deal with this hag there. But that doesn't help us now. You guys need rest, and I need time to look through my father's notes, figure this out.
Okay.
I have some theories and or ideas that I would like to discuss in a room that is not full of other people.
There are some rooms to the back where you could be in private if you wanted.
Yes.
Do you think we could rest there and be out of the way or hidden? Would that work? Or does your sister think we just need to be
I
gone?
mean, look, my sister's frightened out of her tiny mind. So I mean, she doesn't know what we're capable of. She only knows what's happened night after night. Like I said, he might have fucked off already to chase after the shard. I guess at least here we know more about what we might face than out there.
Lay a trap for him, maybe. I know some of us aren't in the proper state for a fight, but if
I'm not gonna lie to you, I am not in any state for a fight.
We need to be somewhere out of the way, sure.
Shall we find an empty back room?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to find somewhere as far out of the way as possible.
There is a room right at the back, down that same corridor that you'd been. Further down on the right-hand side, there is an empty storage room.
Okay, I guess we'll have to try that.
Yeah. I'll lock it with my rod.
Okay.
Well, before we go in and settle down for the night, Shimmer will have a look around and see all the people who are sick and all the children who are running around and doing what children do. And she's completely and utterly broken by what's happened, and she is just so desperate to find kind of as a salve something to kind of soothe some of that, take the edge off that, because it's fucking unbearable pain. So she kind of kneels down and beckons the children over to her, and she'll cast minor illusion to create unicorn and kind of have it run in front of them, see if that would bring them any joy.
The children specifically?
Well, I mean, anyone can come over, but yeah, children beckon. You know, she's trying to distract them a bit from the shit going on around them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you do this, the children kind of laugh and play and chase the unicorn around. A few parents, you can see there's some that are ill, some less so, kind of like watch on those that can. Make a perception check for me.
Come on, Shimmer, see something tonight.
Use your eyes.
God.
12.
She's getting slightly better.
There's a few people that are kind of like come on, and you see kind of faint smiles across a few people's faces. It seems to be something that is welcomed in a time of otherwise sorrow and pain.
Okay. Well, if the children are enjoying it, then she will it's hard for her, it's really hard for her to do, but she'll pull out her drum and she'll start to play a tune for the children. And as much as her heart feels broken, tries to make it a happy tune, something they can dance, because she feels that children probably haven't had any very long. Again, something familiar to the village, thing she would sing in Silver, and something the kids would recognize and maybe join in with, or at least know the rhythm of.
Yeah. Make a performance check for me. There's a DC to this, which is 15. On a 15 or higher, I will let everybody make a perception check.
Would I be able to assist?
How would you be doing that?
Because of my lack of knowledge of Sylvan and lack of current instrument.
And I have a pan flute.
Maybe.
You want to borrow it?
Lexi's assisting. I think Lexi would try and try and dance. I don't know, because he'll throw in a plasmoid jig to try and up the spirit.
Okay.
I mean, it would make them laugh whether or not he failed.
Yeah.
If Lexi's made of goo, can he just not make fart noise?
Musical fart noises.
I can add some.
Go ahead and either Shiva make a performance check with advantage, or you roll as well, Lex.
I have a sneaking suspicion your performance is better than mine.
I mean, +11.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
I'd recommend you roll with advantage.
Yes.
Perfect. You wouldn't have done that without me.
Perfect. Everybody go
Obviously
ahead and make
not, no.
perception checks for me, please.
Including me as well?
Yeah.
Or have I used my eyes so much that they're not working anymore?
Yep. No eyes, McGee.
Oh, thank fuck, Shimmer. At last, she can see.
A 10, a 7, an 8, and a 19. Finally,
given us-
the 19.
Tell us which one's not exhausted out of the party without telling us.
Yeah, exactly. As you and Lexi kind of put on this performance, again, the children are enthralled by it. It's definitely something they've not seen for a long while. And as you cast your eyes around the room, you spot one individual. It's the older woman that Lexi had previously tried to help. Not that you know that, but you see her. And you can see her satyr ears do prick up a little bit at the sound of this music. And as it does, you see as you watch her while you continue to perform, there is a faint white glow in her eyes. Or at least in the sockets where they would otherwise be.
Okay. Shimmer notices this and feels the faintest flicker of hope. And she keeps performing, but she calls out to everyone. She said, Willow, Baldwin, Lexi, I don't know what's happening, but this is doing something. I need you to help join in, get the kids up, get them dancing, help encourage everyone to sing as loudly as they can, please.
Willow will walk over kind of uncertainly because everybody kind of knows she's not big on large displays of stuff. But she'll look at Shimmer and she'll just look at the children and she'll look at her again and they're hopeful. And she'll look out for the little elven specifically and she'll kind of grab her by the hand, start swinging around in some kind of weird pseudo jig. You know the way you do it like children's parties when you just kind of like dance in a circle with little kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is Willow, the same height as most of these little kids.
Just as awkward. Yeah.
As you guys do this and you continue your performance, there are merriment, a small flicker of joy in this otherwise dark and terrible place. You notice, Shimmer, a few more people there. Some people you don't recognize, but those that carry similar markings to your mother. The grey and the paleness fades ever so slightly. You can continue this performance for 10, 15 minutes or however you would like. But when it ends, this colour begins to fade again.
They need hope. They need something more permanent than passing memory. They need something to hold on to. Maliki's gone. It doesn't matter how or why. She's not here anymore. She was what held us together. She was supposed to be alongside us. You know, she was supposed to be a protector of this forest of Dawnfire, and she's clearly fucking absent. Familiar feeling. So they need something else to hold on to, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what to do, but that's got to be the answer.
Yes.
I need to look through my father's notes. I need to see if there's anything in there that will help, even if it's temporary enough to just stop anyone else dying before I get this fucking hag.
Are we going to find another? Are we going to get back into the storage room now? Or is it?
That's where you are currently.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Really,
no,
I'm sorry.
You've been in there. You'd come back out. So yeah, you can go back there if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just really it's like there was no chance for encore. Okay,
Maybe in the morning.
I will go see Orchid before the night and say, look, I don't know if you could hear that in there, something happened and people responded, I need you to try. I know it's hard, but please try and give Mum some hope to cling on to, please. Maybe it'll give her enough time for me to sort this out and fix this.
Okay, I trust you.
Thank you, that means a lot. I trust you too. I'll go.
Sorry, go on, John.
No, I was just going to say I'll go back and sit with the others. As much as I'd rather spend the night with my family, it's not worth getting dragged out into the night for, because I can't help anyone if I'm dead.
Are these rooms, Jack, big enough to cast Tiny Hut in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shimmer, take the opportunity. Be with your family.
She can't and cast the hut. For you guys. She has to stay in it.
Would you like to know something really
You've got it as well.
There are 2 people in this party who can ritually cast Tiny Hut. Fuck you.
Oh shit, son.
So if Shimmer goes and does it with her family, I can do it for us. So we'll just look at him, go, be with your family, protect them tonight, and tomorrow we will, and we'll pass it along bit by bit.
I really appreciate that, Willow. Thank you. As much as I'd like to ask if you'd come with me, I appreciate you can't because you need to be there to cast your tiny hut.
If only Lexi could cast Tiny Hut.
Rituals from your boy, I'm against them personally.
They conflict with his religion.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really, but it has to be done.
The Oath of Glory is sort of the in the moment thing, and not the in 10 minutes from now.
Lexi, would you come with me?
Of course.
I'd feel much safer if you were sitting with me too.
Of course. You can introduce me.
I'm sure that'll go wonderfully.
Yeah, don't worry.
It won't be awkward at all.
No, obviously. Here's this doomad. We're sleeping. She's sleeping here tonight.
It's platonic, it's okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Alrighty, so Baldwin and Willow making your way to the storeroom. Ritually casting Tiny Hut. As you do this and you kind of lay down your bedrolls, any conversation between you guys? Anything you would say to each other? Anything you would do in this moment of downtime?
Probably just look at Baldur and just, I bet you kind of wish we were still in the grove right now.
Well, to be honest, like, I very much appreciate spending time with you guys, seeing the world. Never would have been here otherwise, despite the danger and the corruption and the, evil that's going on here. And it feels good to do some good outside of the grove.
It feels good to fix things. Are we fixing things?
Well, one could say fixing, another would say destroying.
Whoa.
I think I'll stick with
Matter perspective.
I'll
Yeah.
stick with fixing. It feels better somehow.
Yeah. It warms up your heart a little bit. One good deed at a time.
It's nice that my heart feels anything.
Yes, that's right. Yes. I was asleep when you came back.
Yeah. Longest nap ever, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder how that was. How'd it go? You see Merkel again?
Not recently, but I don't doubt that it's not going to be the last of him. He's not the kind to give up easily.
I see. Yeah. Gods seem to be pretty stubborn and grudge holding. So
Yeah.
definitely makes sense.
I can only hope, which seems to be the theme of the moment, I guess. Did you really think that all of the children were just going to be psychopathic murderers overnight or something?
Well, given our experience with children, it's a bad track record. To be honest.
Isn't the one on the
Yeah.
bridge the first child we have encountered?
No, he's also referring. He's like talking to Venom as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I suppose Venom Fang and his children were a bit psycho. Yeah, I'll give.
Yeah, it was Michael's adopted son.
Yeah, actually, yeah. In fairness, yeah, we're not great with the children.
No, we're not. But yeah, that one child, like, just I believe he or she was also healthy, and like, given that they're very healthy right now, despite how their elders are looking, and adolescents and younger adults, I don't know, like, there's a chance that maybe you remember that aura when you're around them, it would hurt us
Yeah.
to our core, like it was corrupting us from within. My guess is that that's what they're doing to this land and to these people.
I think they're so small and full of innocence. They haven't seen the things we've seen, even outside stupid fucking shit that they haven't experienced people lying and fighting and doing God knows what else. And I think they see the best in everything. And I think that's protecting them.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. It's a good perspective, one that I didn't think of.
I think, if nothing else, for Shimmer's sake, we have to try and protect them too. And if we can bring a little bit of the joy that everyone seemed to have tonight when we danced, I think might be able to do it.
Of course, if it means we can spare everyone's lives included, and of course, I would always choose that option. Always.
And Shimmer's lost so much. I think she deserves a little bit of happiness at this point. And
Yes.
if I'm totally honest, if all of this leads to being take that fucking hat off that fucking drow, that's a bonus.
No, yeah, definitely got a bone to pick with him. He's just lucky he caught us in a bad way.
What did
But he'll get his.
I love table? Where did I park Junior?
Probably outside, so he's going to be dead again.
Yeah, because wait, I rode back. I didn't order Junior to come with me, so is he still with them?
What, Junior just stood next to this drow?
I mean, it could be useful if they haven't immediately killed him.
neighing, menacing.
Make a Constitution saving throw for Lexi Junior.
For Junior, I don't have do I have a war horse on me?
You should have.
Creatures, Junior, cons. Saving through.
Junior's dead.
1 second. Constitution saving throw. Well, no, Junior's just going to be flying. 12.
Can you see through his perceive through his eyes?
I think so, because it does work a bit like Find Familiar.
You gonna do that?
Sure.
He's floating
God.
20 feet up, and just his legs are moving underneath him, but he's going nowhere. And you look down, and you just see the drow with the hat just kind of. Oh, look at him! Ah, so funny. I like a big balloon.
Okay. Still, Junior's getting a good reconnaissance. Telepathic note from Lexi.
That poor horse.
Yeah, but it's good. No.
I'm sure the horse is very proud that he's doing good job.
I mean, let's be totally honest. First, we made him fuck a no.
No,
Then-
we didn't make him.
Yeah.
We could have opted not to. He's a sentient being.
First, we made him fuck a no. Then he got murdered by the big black creature, we assume. And now he's just being treated like a giant fucking helium balloon.
He's right. I'll resummon him tomorrow and he'll forget the whole thing. The different Junior every time.
We'll cut over to Lexi and Shimmer, who have made their way to the room where they find Calliope and Orchid.
Calliope. Okay. Are we? Oh, do we knock? I don't know if you knock in the Feywild.
Not the way you knock in the astral plane.
Or is it a secret knock?
I think above the table, I think she just means.
You cut out for that line. I didn't hear any of that.
I think above the table, she just means use your feet.
You use your. Don't use. Oh, well, okay. No, I was going to just fist this time. Lightly. I'm not going to punch the door.
Come on, Lexi,
I will-
just come in.
Okay.
Lexi fists the door lightly.
I forgot. Okay. Lexi will enter the room behind Shimmer.
Okay. And you find Orchid with this bloodied rag is occasionally mopping the blood from Calliope's hollowed eyes. She turns. Oh. Are you staying here then?
Yes, Orchid, we're staying here, and I'm going to cast a spell that hopefully will keep us safe for the night. And this is Lexi, and he's definitely the strongest of my friends. He's come to help watch over us.
Yes. Yeah, nice to meet you. Sworn to goodness, paladin of glory, expert dancer, Silbranks at your service.
Shame you're not a doctor.
It changes on the daily.
Nice to meet you. My name's Orchid, and this is our mother, Calliope.
It's a pleasure to meet both of you.
Calliope doesn't respond.
I will retract the hand I sent out to shake.
So, Shimmer and Lexi, anything you would like to do while you're here?
You mentioned some notes, I do believe. Is it
Yeah,
a note?
I need to look through these. This is what Dad had put together before he passed away. Orchid says she doesn't understand it. Hopefully I will.
Would it be rude if I were to peer over your shoulder? and probably not understand it because it was written in silver.
You're welcome to, Lexi, if that's what.
Well, I'm always up for learning, even if it is maybe a new language. I won't say anything and not interrupt, but I'll try and interpret. Well, I'm here if you need any words of wisdom or encouragement. No, falafel. I don't have falafel. Which
Thank you for coming, Lexi. It means a lot that you're here with me. I didn't want to feel alone.
No. Anytime, any place, even here.
Well, I'm sure it must
Especially
be
here.
difficult for you to spend a night away from Baldwin.
I mean, he's pretty close. I think we do sleep in separate beds. But by beds, I mean he sleeps in bed, I sleep in bath. It's a strange arrangement.
Orchid has a very confused look on her face.
Oh, sorry. When I fall asleep, I do get especially sort of the tension I have to keep me in this shape sort of falls apart, so I go a bit liquidy.
Okay. Kind of looks to you, Shimmer, like, the fuck?
He's not from around here. Try and blank it out. It's not as harrowing as it sounds.
Okay. So, Shimmer, what do you want to do?
I think Shimmer, I don't know how much time we've got, but Shimmer would spend as much time as she can.
Okay.
Firstly looking at the notes, and then kind of in between trying to take some of the pressure off of Orchid, giving her a break and tending to her mum.
Mm-hmm.
Lex is going to be just trying to do as much as he can of that, because he's never going to understand the book.
Yeah. So if this is constituting part of your long rest, then you can take 2 hours to go through this.
Yep.
Yeah. Make an investigation check for me.
Uh-oh.
Can I assist? Like,
Don't read Sylvan.
I know, yeah, but I kind of like that one's bold. That's underlined. That might be important. Your dad highlighted this bit.
Doesn't matter, she's all good. After a bit of time, you do find... So the journal is essentially, for the most part, as you read through it, it's a lot of what you are familiar with in Moon Whisper. A lot of the day-to-day goings on, and nothing particularly interesting. But you do get to a point where you start to find entries regarding individuals that had made their way into the village and into Dawnspire more generally, and recall a lot of what you had heard from Opal about how this all began. He talks about one of the individuals that came by that let slip, from his interpretation, that they were Twilight Stalkers from an organization called the Twilight Stalkers. They've since left, or at least are operating elsewhere in Dawnspire Hollow, and that Moon Whisper has become nothing short of a labor camp for the activities of the Twilight Stalkers. Then starts to detail about how the effects or disease or curse that has begun to affect people. And he talks about particular individuals that seemed fine and then began to fade and fall ill, and then either ran away or died in their beds. One of the pages, though, is particularly interesting, especially given the conversations you've been having with your friends recently. And it reads like this. The silence comes in waves. Some days the hollow feels unchanged. bird song, the scent of bread, the usual quarrels over well water. Other days it is as terrifying. It is as everything holds its breath, as if everything holds its breath. Even the wind avoids us. I caught myself standing still for what must have been an hour. Not asleep, not thinking, just still and... One moment. Apologies, children are crying, so I'll have to be a touch quieter. So I probably won't put on the voice, I'll just read it. He says, I caught myself standing still for what must have been an hour. Not sleeping, not thinking, just still. And when I moved again, my legs felt like wood. A friend of mine wept at the well last night, and she said her husband smiles, but his eyes are wrong. I told her he's just tired, and that we all say, that's what we all say now, just tired. The children, though, they run through the green with ribbons in their hair and wild stories in their mouths. They play make-believe among the roots and the ruins, casting spells with sticks and laughing like the world still listens. They don't look over their shoulder, they don't pause mid-sentence, unsure of what they're saying. They remember what joy is for. Whatever this is, it has no hold on them. Is it ignorance or something else? I'm not sure. Maybe there's a lesson in it I've not yet grasped. I'll try to write more tomorrow, if I remember. With this, make an insight check for me. Knowing your father's words well. A 9. It's hard. You fight back the tears reading your father's words, but a lot of what Willow had said to you before resonates within these words. The thing that they're missing, the thing that maybe in part helps solve this problem, lies in people's emotions. As the first part of this long rest takes hold, is there anything else anybody would like to do with the downtime part?
I'd like to do prayer.
I'd like you to fix your microphone. That's what I'd like you to do.
What? Why? What's wrong with it?
Well,
You keep cutting out.
unless
Kit.
you're shouting, you keep
Oh,
cutting out.
then. I don't know. I'll fix it later.
I think it's your settings where it's like not picking up everything.
Is that better?
Yeah, I guess. We'll see. What would you like to do?
I would like to pray.
Okay. Tell me about that.
For 2 seconds. Everyone has now broken. I attempted to fix my microphone.
Broken.
Okay, hopefully that should help. I'll probably, as I'm sort of sat, probably on the opposite side of the room, where he's probably meditating, sitting in the way that he does. I'll probably just take out the amulet that I still haven't attuned to. Should probably do that at some point. And just, rather than praying in like the really traditional sense of like, dear Saloon, please help her, she'd probably just think really hard about how she's feeling and think about how she wants to help and she wants to prevent the death that she would so typically want to not be a part of, but have to be a part of with Myrtle. And she'd probably just start chanting to herself in her mind, just like, Saloon, talk to me. Tell me I'm not stupid. Tell me we can do this, that we can fix this.
Make a religion check for me.
I'm so good at those as a cleric who's absolutely religious and not at all decided to go with everything except intelligence.
Damn.
I'm pretty good.
Very good. As you look out of your tiny hut in this space, there is a small window. And ever since you came here, this place has been in a perpetual nighttime and darkness. As you perform this prayer and look up out of this window, asking for some kind of help, you do see between the trees, for a very slight moment, the dark clouds do part very slightly, and you just see the very edges of a moon. The moon above Feywild. You feel it warms your heart and your soul so slightly.
Kind of stare out the window, almost willing the clouds to make way completely, shine clearly. There's still that niggle of doubt that kind of says it's not going to happen. But I'll just kind of stare at this little shaft of light in what's been a horrendously dark time. And there's that same little smile that she had when the little elven girl was there and when she was dancing, that kind of just, this feels right. And she's not prepared to be happy, but there's just something that feels better than what has been going.
Clouds unfortunately do take 4 months more, and the moon struggles to make its way through, and again you are left in darkness. Lexi and Baldur, anything you're doing with this downtime?
As much as I can do. I mean, every now and then I'm checking in with Junior to see if the drow have moved or whether he's landed. But just Alexi is just he's in butler mode at the moment. He's made everyone here aware that if there's anything if they want him to do, he will try his best to do it in this limited space.
Yeah. You check in with Junior periodically, and every now and again he's like, sometimes he's on the ground, sometimes he's up in the air, sometimes the drow is there, and sometimes he's over by the farmhouse. You check in with him every now and again over the course of a couple of hours, but eventually when you check in with him, the connection is gone.
As in he's been killed. One could assume. Lovely. I don't know what to do with the information other than they've killed my horse. I guess I'll just let Shimmer know. Yes, they've cut me off from Junior. They might be on the move. Do I remember when I was told that the hatted man shows up? Was that like in the morning?
In the evening, at some point.
In the evening at some point. Okay. So he may be on the move.
Baldwin,
Okay,
anything
well,
you want? Oh, sorry, Shimmer, go ahead.
That's okay. That's what I was going to say.
Other than that, Lexi's just going to cover his ears. Or just like he doesn't have ears. He's going to just try and ignore the horrible things that are happening outside, much to his own anguish.
Baldwin, anything you want to do?
I guess I'll just for just a bit like study the land to see like just to like get a better understanding of like the land and the corruption and things like that.
Make
Maybe study the children from afar to see if they do anything suspicious.
a nature check for me. If the children do anything suspicious.
Stop. I mean,
Nefarious.
criminal.
We're in a side room. Baldwin stops.
Well,
Children.
there's no children here. You're in a
Surveying,
storage locker.
surveying,
I am an adult.
surveying the nature outside. You can see the edge of the forest from here. It's strange. It's fey anyway, which is odd in and of itself. But this corruption feels like you have no connection to it. It feels like you're in some alien land. It feels unnatural, if anything. You don't feel like this is a place that you could survive in for a long period of time.
Mm.
And as you guys settle down to take your rest, a few more hours pass. And you hear the front doors to this place open. And you hear quiet gasps and shuffles from the hall down the corridor. And a voice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this may well be the last night I come here, but still I am a loyal man to my duties and my word. And so, for the usual, who would like to make themselves available to us this evening? Oh dear. Somebody, in fact, Baldwin, you would be hearing all of this. The rest of you would struggle to make out all of it, especially you, Lex. In fact, you don't hear it at all.
I think that's for the best.
You hear this guy, like, you can, using your passive, you can kind of like make your way to the door and try and hear it. Oh no. This is your grandmother? No, what a shame. She looks in such a terrible way. And then there is a loud crack and a bang and a screech and a scream. The unmistakable sound of one of these devices that his minions carry going off. Yeah, putting her out of her misery was the best thing for her. Trust me, darling, it is all fine. You will be better for it is ending her suffering. And then you can hear a few people start to scatter. There is then a bit of a scuffle as you hear people being dragged across the wooden floors. Is anybody doing anything?
Are we on the same hut?
I think Lexi and Shimmer would have to be like holding each other back from just bursting out the door.
I want to stab this fucker. I don't like his face or his accent.
That's just inherent in the English, like, gene.
Fuck the French.
Recall your tenants for me, Lex.
Oh, am I legally bound to? Oh, okay, yeah. I got down off my heart. Okay, I might have to legally fuck us over because I don't.
I'm just checking. That's all.
Okay. Actions over words. Strive to be known by glorious deeds, not words. Challenges are but tests. Face hardships with courage. Encourage your allies to face them with you. Would you say this is this?
You tell me.
Hone the body. My body's flipping ripped. Discipline the soul. Marshal the discipline to overcome failings within yourself that threaten to dim the glory of you and your friends. I do believe in this situation letting some people be dragged away might include that.
Lexi,
I guess it all
please.
depends on your interpretation.
Lexi, please. I know what you're thinking. Please don't go out there. You don't bring glory to anyone by dying and killing the rest of us. I know this is hard. I know it's shit, believe me, I know, but please. We have to be patient this time.
Tired of promises. I don't want to. I don't want to say we will make this better. Soon. I want to. I know a lot of things aren't then and now, but they're right there, within the same building, dragging off. You. Even if I'm going to go out there alone, I can't tell how long I'm going to last, if at all.
Lexi, please, you're exhausted.
People are dying. If he would, this isn't what he taught me to do.
I know, but look, my best friend could be out there as well. She's probably one of the ones being dragged across the floor by her help right now, and I hate it, and it makes me want to throw up. But if we go out there and die, then this is just going to keep happening night after night after night until everyone is dead. You saw what he did to you with just a tap. There's no glory in a pointless death, Lexi. How glorious is Kit now?
Not particularly glorious, if I were to say so myself. I'm not strong enough. If I was strong enough, like, oh, forgive me, sir.
And if I was strong enough, if I was less emotional, I'd have been here. If any of us were strong enough to take that fucker out, we would. But even combined, there's no shame in being weak. We've been ground down. This place has done a right number on us all. If you go out there, you will die. And I can't let you go out there alone, so I'll die with you. And I put money on Baldwin rushing out that door and Willow as well.
Okay. And I guess my life takes priority over my oath.
Can there not be one and the same? Is there not glory in waiting for the right time to strike? In being disciplined and patient? It doesn't always have to be rushing in blade first. Such a thing as quiet glory.
I guess after what happened, it could be, it could not be. We just, I am to seize the moment. Fortunately, I don't know when the moment's coming, or if it's come and gone with this. This could be the moment.
Is there necessarily only a moment? You not wait for a more opportune one. Willow is on her knees. You and Baldwin are both exhausted. You've seen how powerful that guy is. These weird weapons that your people carry. I don't understand any of it. I'd like nothing more than to go out there and rip into him with my bare hands, right? It's not going to happen. Lexi, I'm not going to stop you. I can't stop you physically. If you feel that your oath takes precedence over any and all sense, then all I can do is stand by you, and if necessary, for.
My oath is important to me, as is the man I dedicated it to. However, the lives of my friends and your people, and my continued existence to help others smite evil, that takes precedence over my oath. Whether this is the moment I've sworn to act, or whether that comes later, I'll stay put.
All screams and another gunshot rattle through this space. You all hear footsteps make their way up the corridor. Willow and Baldur, your door, did you bar it? I don't think you did. Is the first to open. You see one of the drow gunmen stood there, looks over the tiny hut confused, walks over and taps it with the pistol. Hello. We'll get you next time, it's fine. Walks across the corridor and into the room with Shimmer and Lexi. Oh. It's a neat trick. Taps it with the pistol as well. Walks away. A few moments later, the man in the hat comes back again with his minion. Ah. It is a neat trick to be sure. He's stood outside Lexi and Shimmer's tiny hut.
Sword out.
He kind of squats down. He squats down, gets up really close to it, and just whispers, "If I don't get you, she will."
Can I whisper something back? Inevitable.
He creases with laughter. It is inevitable, you're right. Oh, it's so funny. I can't wait to see your body float and take that armor from you, funny man. Maybe next time.
I see.
Maybe next time in the astral plane, I'll find you there.
I say nothing.
Well, turns back to his colleague. Yeah, take the ones we have to the pools. Those that are too weak, dust them in the pit. And walks away. And that's about we'll end our session, guys, and we will pick up next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you for the faintest silver lining. Thank you. It's very nice.
Thank you so much for
The
watching.
next session is inevitable.
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 Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. And we'll see you all next week. See you soon.
Bye, non-specific person.
Bye.
Fuck about.